Well, good morning, YouTube. Welcome to my first video. I don't know what I'm doing, don't know what I'm going to do. If you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them, that's fine. I'm just going to make stuff and see what people like. If you have any suggestions, just put them in the comment section. I was watching some videos on how to start a YouTube channel, and one of the first things that they said to do was start. You know, a lot of people delay doing it because they don't know what to do, and that's been my problem with just trying to decide, you know, what to do. So I'm just going to do stuff. So one of the first things I wanted to do, and was going to do this eventually anyways, is I'm going to cook a rock Cornish hen in a can. I'm going to take the beans out, but you'll see that in a minute. So if you're interested in seeing how I will cook that in a can, well, stick around. Well, one of the first things you have to do is you have to prep the can. And to prep the can, you're going to want to put 2 holes so that you can hang that can while it's cooking. Now, to do that, you don't want to open this until you poke the holes if you're going to use a hammer. And I guess you could use a drill. That'd be just as easy, but or easier. So, a little puncture there. 180 degrees away. Puncture there. And you're going to have a little mess. That's okay. Get your bowl ready. Go ahead and I think I can. Get rid of the beans. We're going to eat those later. Now, I've already washed out the can. I'm going to take the outside off because you're going to cook in this can, and well, you don't want anything to catch on fire on the outside. Fire is good on the inside, not so much on the outside. I'm going to poke some holes at the top, about 1 inch up, because that's going to be freezer holes. Can't have too many. That's fine. You can also use one of those old-fashioned like motor oil openers, you know, that just put the big holes inside. So you got some breathing holes there. There. And there. And you want to bend them up and out. Reason is you're going to be putting your hen in there, and you don't want this to poke a hole in the aluminum foil that you're going to wrap it in. I know, I'm spoiling everything. Spoiler alert, you're going to wrap it in foil. So you have your hangers. All right, now we're going outside. All right, I don't know how well you can hear me or see me. Pretty blustery day outside, so the wind might be affecting the volume there. But anyways, once you're outside, you take some briquettes, just fill up the bottom. Just keep in mind the size of your Cornish hen when you do that, just how many you put in there. Don't need a whole lot for a Cornish hen anyway. In fact, I think I might have enough right there. You go ahead and light that up. Just let it do what it does. You want coals, not fire, of course, when you're cooking that Cornish hen. So now we're going to go back inside and prep the hen. Alright, from here, while those coals are doing what they're doing, burning down, so you don't have a flame, you actually just have the heat from the coals, we're going to season our chicken and wrap it properly, which is pretty important when you're doing it like this. Here in Louisiana, we have the Tony's Sashery. I don't know what you have, what you use, but well, we pretty much cook everything with this, at least I do in my house. And no, I'm not advertising for them. I don't even know these people. But it's good. So, just season it up how you want. Remember, in this foil, a lot of the steam is what's going to be cooking this. When you get the steam, you get it. But some of that seasoning gets washed in. Some of it gets washed away off the outside. So, another important thing is when you're wrapping this, you want to wrap this way first, because it's going to go in that way. So you want to seal it that way. So it will hold the juices and everything in right there. Fold that over, start making a little packet. There you go. And then bring it up to this side and wrap it down that way. So you got it double sealed on both sides. You're basically just holding in the steam. If you mess it up, it probably won't be too bad, but in general, that's how you want to wrap it. Crinkle your sides in to hold in moisture. All right. And now you're ready to go inside the can, but gotta wait for them coals to set. All right, it's been a while. The coals have burnt down. They're hot, they're smoky. So now we're just gonna smush this so that it fits the size of the rim. So not too much of that heat comes out. And there you have it. And just let that sit and cook. Keep checking on it. I'm gonna hang this up over the porch. All right, so there you have it. I've hung it up on the hook with the hanger, and as long as it's smoking, you know it's doing something. I'm gonna come back in an hour and actually touch the foil. Right now it's cold because the chicken was cold. Well, not lukewarm, but that way you can make sure it is cooking and doing what it's supposed to be doing. Of course, it's hot here. If you notice, full disclosure, I had to put some more holes in the bottom, a little lower, so it would get more oxygen. The coals weren't really lighting as well as I wanted to. This is a smaller version of others that I've seen, and so just kind of filling it out, seeing what happens here. So I'm already getting condensation on the foil. This is a good sign. It means it's heating up. So again, we'll come back in an hour and check it out. Just leave it hanging. All right, well, it has been 4 hours, which is longer than I intended for it to be. But the good thing about this is if you leave it, it's not gonna burn because the coals are slowly burning out themselves. So slow cook for 4 hours. It's still warm or hot to the touch, depends on where you touch it. You can see that I actually put another piece of aluminum foil over the top because it wasn't tight enough on the rim, so some of the heat was escaping. You see smoke coming up from the coals and stuff, so I did that. The actual cooking process is through the way you wrap the chicken itself, but I still wanted to keep some heat in to give it more cooking time. So meet you inside and we'll see how it goes. All right, here we go. The moment of truth. It is still warm. That's that foil. Ooh, very nice. Try to pull it out without burning myself. The coals sticking to it. Man, it smells good. Smells really good. And there it is, Cornish hen, slow cooked, about 4 hours. Basically steamed. Let's see how it comes apart. Ooh, it falls apart. But it's hot. So, and this is the part that was up. So the heat rises, steam rises, and cooked. As you can see, it's just falling off there. Time for a little taste test. Tender, tender, just like a slow roast chicken. So, there you have it. From a can of baked beans to slow roasted chicken. So, I hope you like my video. Like I said, first video, and everything I've been saying about starting YouTube is just start, do something. I think the guy from Think Media, thank you for the advice that you give in your videos. He said you can't steer a car without being in motion. So I'm putting it into motion. If you like the video and want to see where it goes, or my channel rather, and see where it goes, and just or any suggestions on what you'd like to see me do, I'm going to do some cooking over coals, just regular wood, stuff like that, not necessarily charcoal. But yeah, if you have any ideas, I'd love to hear them, or any criticisms, I don't care. But all right, thanks for viewing. Like, subscribe if you want to see where this goes, and you know, you can interact and, like I said, give me some ideas, and we'll see. All right.